Hey everyone, and in this video we are again going to be talking about the Apple Watch, and more specifically the phone call and the call history on the Apple Watch and how you can manage and get rid of this. It is in fact very simple to do because, as you know, the Apple Watch and iPhone are really connected in pairs, so everything that happens on on one device should also be transferred or synced with the other. So if you go to your Apple Watch phone app, and there are also, of course, a couple of sections like the contacts and recents and stuff, and we're talking about the recent where the call history is stored and located. So if you click on that, you can see all of the recent calls and the call history, the people that called you and those that you called. And here you can just browse it and just take a look at it on the watch. You can also click on it and call that person again. But if you hold down to it, if you force press or do anything, you don't get any other additional options. That's why it is important to grab your iPhone in this case and also navigate to the phone app. So you can see that the same thing that you have in the phone history on the iPhone also appears on the Apple Watch. But with the difference that on the iPhone there are more options on how to edit it. So if you just click on the upper right corner where you can see the option called Edit, it's going to give you the option to delete or remove some phone calls from the history. So you can just slide on it or just click on the red button on the left and it's going to be deleted. Once it is deleted on the iPhone, it will automatically be removed from the history on the Apple Watch. You also have to clear all of this contacts in the upper left corner. So if you click on it, you will have to confirm it one more time, but you can clear all recent phone calls. But sometimes this still doesn't work, and there are other reasons why it just may not be that simple. But before we continue with the video, I just wanted to quickly say that if you are new here on the Apple Fox, then just consider subscribing because it can help the channel, but most importantly, it will help you. And if there's going to be any video that may be interesting for you, it's just going to be on your YouTube page so you can see it. Now let's continue with the video. So I just have to say that it only works when you don't have a cellular Apple Watch or you don't have a dedicated eSIM on that Apple Watch. Because as you probably know, and just like I said, it is connected together, the iPhone and the Apple Watch. And if you're using the SIM card, which is on the iPhone, and you use your Apple Watch to make phone calls, then of course it's just going to be synced. But if you have an independent eSIM in the Apple Watch and the Apple Watch only stores the call history from the Apple Watch, the iPhone has nothing to do with it and you can only edit it from the iPhone. So there is the difference, and if you use the eSIM, you will probably be stuck with that and you will probably not be able to delete or modify the call history. I'm not saying it's a big deal, but we're talking about clearing the history of phone calls, and if it can be only accessed on the Apple Watch where you don't have any control over it, then the only option is to be stuck with it. And also one other kind of important thing is, again, as we say that the iPhone and the Apple Watch are synced, and you can edit synced information from the iPhone and you can edit it. I mean, you can make things appear on the Apple Watch or disappear in our case. But the problem could be that the Apple Watch and iPhone are not perfectly synced. And this is a bit more complicated than it may sound, but there are some basic ways how you can fix it, or at least some things that you can try out. First of all, the problem is that not the same thing appears on the Apple Watch as you can see on the iPhone. Let's say that you make a phone call which only appears on the watch and you'd like to delete it. You don't have any eSIM or any cellular stuff going on. You just have the same stuff from the iPhone, but it's not perfectly in sync. It means that something else appears on the iPhone and something else on the Apple Watch. In this case, like I say, there is a problem with the syncing, and there are some things that you can try out. You can, for example, go to the Watch app on the iPhone and navigate all the way to the general section and all the way to the bottom, and there is the reset button. So if you click on it, there is a reset sync data, and that is pretty much going to do some stuff with the syncing, as you can see, and you can read that it will erase all contacts and calendar data from your Apple Watch before resyncing from your iPhone. So it is quite possible that it's gonna be like connected with the phone call history. I mean, it's not a bad idea to try it out. Like, you can see that it's gonna delete all of your contacts and calendar events before resyncing, so it's not gonna delete it from the iPhone, but this is at least something that you can try out. Besides this, there are some other like general ways, like of course updating to the latest version of the iOS, watchOS, then unpairing the Apple Watch from the iPhone and repeating the whole process of pairing it back again, and some more general stuff. But hopefully you have the problem fixed by now, and if you enjoyed this video or found something valuable or useful in it, then just leave a thumbs up or a comment letting me know about that, because it really does help me and other people as well. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys later in the future uploads.